It's the #1 show in the streets. Hoodrich Radio with DJ Scream.
It's Hoodrich Radio. It's 96.7 The Beat. We live on your airwaves. It's Friday. It's time for the Hoodrich Happy Hour. DJ Scream is here. Miranda's here. We have a special guest in the building.
Very special.
Another celebrity by heavy high demand. Let's give it up for Pretty V in the building.
And I just like to say she absolutely lives up to her name. She is pretty. Look like she just woke up, looking very comf. So yeah, but she absolutely
robe on, iced up, banana in the cut, new iPhone, all that type of stuff.
Hello, this iPhone need to be thrown away.
What's up with you though? Welcome to the A-Town.
Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me. What up? What's going on? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
I mean, what's going on? Like,
I'm just humble. I'm just feeling good. Thank you. Just being blessed that I'm here. That you asked me to come through, so I'm here.
So we always want to know, like, what was the moment that your notoriety went up? Like, that you went from what you would consider a regular person to a celebrity or entertainer? Like, what was the moment? Was it a particular Instagram post? What was it?
I was fighting myself out in the street. I don't know if y'all seen it.
You were fighting yourself?
That challenge.
Yes, I think I did.
But I started it, and then the Pokemon came in and started scooping me up in his little ball. So that's when the Pokemon thing was like trending. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just go outside and just fight myself, like just do something. And I was like, let my hair go, bitch, let my hair go, let my hair go.
I did not realize that was you.
My homegirl was like, Vina, this is gonna go.
Yeah.
So then, but before that, my cousin, I did a booking with her in Virginia one time, and she was like, you need to start doing videos. Like, you just naturally funny. It's organic. So I was like, I don't know. And I was working at the time. Of course, it's a 9 to 5. You got to get that money.
So were you always the funny person around your friends?
Always.
Yeah.
Class clown. Teachers
Did you
like
get in trouble a lot?
Always.
Wow.
You just not like that. It was a funny trouble. Like it was like, oh, this chick is really wild in the class.
So let me ask you, you were the person obviously that used to roast the person in class. Were you like the evil roasting person that roasted him to the point of like crying and running home, or were you like the person that roasted him and afterwards like, I was just playing with your dog?
That's the one.
That's the one.
I'd be like, I was just playing when I say you had no edges, right? Like, like that.
So how do you play when you tell a girl she doesn't have edges and she doesn't have edges?
I mean, because I ain't got no edges. This a whole wig.
See, as a man, I didn't know that. As a man, I sincerely did not know that.
So if I'm gonna be like, girl, you ain't got no edges, girl, me too. So it's like, we'll joke after, like, I was just playing with you,
Yeah.
So I was that girl, and I was like, at the end, I don't mean no harm. It was just like all like organic for me. Like everything was just cool, and I just started getting crazy after the viral video. I was like, I just started getting these characters going, the Peanut Moms, and the Bobos, the Maria, the Sharon, because I'm Jamaican as well. So I come from that culture side of being Caribbean and having both parents, raised up in a home where everything was structured. So I just was like, okay, I'm gonna make this kitchen my platform, and then started just doing it and put it on Instagram.
What's some of the obstacles you think you face as a female comedian?
Not taking, people don't take females seriously. Like, they like, because it's somebody else. No shade. I love DC Fly to death, but they like, I'm a Vina cool, but I'm going to go with DC because he got these and he got this. And I'm like, I'm here. I'm funny too. Just because DC has a crowd in the audience, like, I could bring that crowd. Because a lot of people, a lot of promoters don't like to book a lot of females. There's if you got the big booties, you got the little titties. Like, I come with comedy. I mean, I get on the mic and get crazy with you one time. But they like, I'm going to just...
How do you think? So how do you think somebody like Tiffany Haddish overcame that?
I mean, because she was true to her brand and herself.
Okay.
Like, she's steadfast in what she has going on. With me, that's how I am. I know who I am. I know my worth, and I know what I'm not going to deal with, and I know what I'm going to deal with. So I just try to keep myself grounded and know, like, my mother's a pastor. So for me, like, I'm crazy. I'm her PK shit that's just all over the place. But I just know, like, I come from this era, and, I'm 26, so I just know I was brought up different from a lot of people. I done seen some things, and I know examples I can't follow. So I was like, I'm going to stay true to my brand and be organic, and it's organic comedy for me. And, I'm real raw and relatable. So, and I think that's what Tiffany Haddish as well. Like, she could relate to girls. She could relate to being homeless. She could relate to the girls in... what is it when I know she was
in a foster home.
Yeah. But also taking care of all her siblings, like that's in myself, I'm just the last child, I'm the last baby, so she's like, I could relate to being bullied from my older brother and my sister, or so I just put everything in my little characters, and
Now, when you're a comedian, right, when you're funny, how does that work with your interaction with men? Like, because it's hard to take Like they don't know whether to take you serious or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
Like,
else, they're like, bitch, I'm not taking this chick seriously.
like what if y'all have like a moment? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
are you the type of person? I mean, like, talk to us about how that works on the dating scene because you're an entertainer who
Right.
presents humor.
Right. For myself, I'm always on 10, even when I'm in late.
Wow.
He's like, yo, V. No, I know how to have my moods where I don't want to
Right.
be bothered and when I want to turn up. So
Right,
it's a time
right.
and a place for everything.
Right.
So for me, I'm the type of person, I love to show, I love love, and I love to like, oh my God, like, what's up? I be like, yeah, you know, come over here. Like, I want to be that person to
Right.
make them feel how I feel, and I feel good. So I want you to feel great. I want you to
Right.
feel better than how I feel, you know? So that's, I mean, I've been in a relationship, like, I'm single. So it's, you know, right now, when I was in a relationship, I was always the type of person to just show love. And I think it wasn't a problem for him because he was a character himself. So when I was tired of him, he knew his place and vice versa. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was a balance, you know?
Okay. So, like on Valentine's Day, you can be serious. Or on a birthday.
Yeah, on birthdays, definitely. You know,
Okay.
because I'm structured. So I like to be like, look, this is what's going to go on. And then we could play time, right, you know, in a little 10 minutes, but I think this is how it should go.
Wow.
And then after that, then we could get
It's like
to
a
be
drill
going
sergeant now.
or something.
I like organization is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
if you're
it is.
organized, yeah.
Right.
It's being all over the place. It's not good.
So, does that make you the dominant figure in the bedroom? Like, do you run the show? Or.
Wow. You know, at the end of the day, like, I do my thing, you know, I lay it down when it's time to lay it down. You know, sometimes you want to just lay it down and lay back and be lazy. Sometimes
Okay,
you want to
got
get
you.
it on up.
Enough said.
You know,
Enough
put a
said.
little wig off. Something.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Fair
So, what
enough.
are like some other trials and tribulations that you've encountered as a comedian? Because, like you said, you're a woman,
Definitely.
and I'm pretty sure you've had scenarios where men tried to try you in ways
Right.
that weren't right. So, what are some other things that you've encountered?
Well, you know, the opportunity. Of course, social media is a big outlet now, so anybody could be famous, as you guys can see. Like down to music, down to comedy, anybody could fashion. Anyone could just start selling anything. So for me, you know, just being noticeable, knowing that like there is someone that is real, and I'm not saying that all the comedians on Instagram they don't come with nothing because I love everybody. I'm cool with everybody that's on social media right now that's doing their thing as far as comedy is concerned, and the social media influencers like myself. You know, just really just trying to keep the momentum going. Like, that's what I face a lot because you could be here tomorrow and it's somewhere someone else is funny. So you just trying to keep your movement going and let people know like, yo, I'm serious about this and I need this opportunity and not being expired. A lot of people don't understand when you be in a scene so much, is no one's missing you because it's just like, I see her now. That's why I don't live in Atlanta. So when I come here, it's like, oh, shit, like Venus here, like da-da-da-da. So just trying to really keep that vibe and, you know, my movement going and not trying to just be excited and not being in everyone's face. That's a lot. Like, we get it. If you're going to get introduced to somebody, okay, cool, we get it, you know, network. But being in dudes' faces and know that you're in your mind, a lot of females know, like, I'm going to just get put on because I'm going to just be around him. He said to come after his house. I never had to do that.
Right.
Like, I just show what I have and then on social media, and like the genuine spirit that I feel right now, like, that's what it is. I don't have to just stick around just for you to vibe with me and pick me out of 200 girls, like, you know? So right now, like, I just, you know, for me, I don't face much. I pray and I just let God show me what it is, like, and I don't want to step into that type of
Again,
vibe.
trusting the process is the theme
trusting
for
the process,
the week.
yeah, trusting in the process. And
That really
like,
has been the theme for the month.
Yeah, it's
Slick.
really the theme,
Yeah.
And I never slept with nobody to get put on. Like, I work hard for what I have right now, and like I said, just trusting in God and just allowing Him to close doors and open doors that need to be open. So, yeah.
Okay. Top 3 comedians, dead or alive.
Oh my
for
God.
Pretty V.
Let us
My
know.
first one is, Jim Carrey.
Jim
You know.
Carrey.
Carrey.
Give it up for Jim
Okay,
Carrey.
yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't.
Sometimes we forget how great Jim Carrey really
Yeah,
was.
That's the
like-
Riddler,
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite comedian. I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
That's my number one. I love Martin. You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Definitely give it up
That's
for
the
Mark.
second. You said top 3.
Yeah. Dead or alive. So
It's
many,
Jim
right?
Right. It's Jim Carrey. No, it's Jim Carrey, Martin, and I got like Monique. I like Monique. Vibe.
Okay, Monique.
Shouts to Monique.
Shouts to
She is the
Monique.
most decorated, celebrated,
Right.
No,
You know,
whatever,
yeah.
she
I
said.
get it, but she's just dope. She opened them doors. A lot of people, I love Jess Hilarious. I think Jess Hilarious is so dope.
Okay,
Jess
okay.
has been doing her thing. I spoke to her yesterday and said, yo, I love how Fox did that.
Right.
I love how they picked it up, for you guys. And for her, I feel like Monique and everybody else had to pave those ways for us. Like you can't. I do stand up, and I sometimes when I get on stage, I have to really the anxiety start kicking in. Like oh my god, da 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 da. So I'm studying these greats. I'm studying the Martin. I'm studying Jim Carrey. I'm studying Monique. You know, sometimes I may study Jess just to see how she moves. And she been to my shows as well. I went on tour with her as well, and just to see how she moves and how she so comfortable on stage. I want to be that. And right now I've gained to be that. You know, from studying. Because when you don't study your craft, you just be just regular and you be looking crazy on stage like what's next, your transitions be off,
right?
You don't know. So right now those are my top 3 and I look up to them still to this day.
Speaking of the craft, like as a performer, we all go through it as a DJ, as a comedian. If you're on stage,
right,
then sometimes sometimes the crowd is just not there, you know what I mean? Like you could be giving the performance of your life and it's just like, I'm really giving a performance. I don't think they appreciate that. So have you ever had that night where it's like you're giving your A game, you're feeling great, but the energy's just not there. The crowd's just like,
yeah, that happened to me.
Right, exactly.
That was a good one.
Like I'm on an Apollo or something, booing me. But no, I had that moment before, and I was like, you know what? When that happened, I was like, okay, I made it a joke. I was like, okay, see, our niggas not gonna laugh, like, and that's when it really like went crazy. But I was like, when that happens to me, I don't look at like, okay, I'm gonna give up. Like, I look at like, stuff happened, you still learning, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta transition out of this funk, so let me just go ahead and say something. So it happened to me on that on stand up and also Wildin' Out. Not Wildin' Out per se, because Wildin' Out, of course, they have their own audience, but if the joke's not funny, you gonna get like
right.
And of course, they cut that, so it's not gonna whatever. But I had those moments, and I'm like, it is what it is. Like whatever, y'all laugh when I got off, so I had to make it something. DC, and I love DC. That's one person I love as well. DC would not make no sense at all when I was doing Wild Out, but he made it so funny at the end. It was like, man, nah, kill me. So he was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna laugh, So having your tagline, like me, I say, yo, what up? So I'm like saying those things or whatever. So I was like, it's a learning experience for me. I just be like, I just take whatever it is y'all not laughing about, switch it up and say, oh, bitch, it was funny. It was funny. Okay, I see you laughing, and I just come off stage.
Have you ever encountered a fake fan? Like, let's say there's some dude in the crowd fake laughing at all your jokes because you're pretty or something like that. Have you ever encountered something like that?
No, I never been through that. Shit, if they laughing, it's like, nigga, I don't know. They don't got a front to me. Right. A bitch ain't funny. You just do this. Want, bitch. I can take that instead of just being whatever. But other than that, they probably like this, and that's what it is too. For me, being a female and wearing makeup, being dolled up on stage, not being how I am in the kitchen, on stage. I mean, I bring those characters on stage, but also my presence as far as my being made up on Instagram. Everybody knows my hair is always raggedy. I look crazy. But they'd be like, oh, this girl not funny. Because some people in the crowd may not know who I am. So they like, this girl's not funny. She just too dolled up, too cute. Bitch, I get that mic. What up? What they talk about? What we talk about today? And so I kind of shut stuff down like that because they try to figure out it's the underdog. I like to be the underdog. That's fine because when I get crazy, then y'all know like, all right, okay, cool, let me sit back. Right. So, yeah.
So let's talk about some of your business endeavors. We predict in your near future, because we like to speak positivity here at Hoodrich Radio, that you'll be on Forbes, somewhere near the top of it.
Come on now,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we know you have so many business endeavors. Talk to us about some of your mini hustles outside of comedy.
Right now, like I said, I sell ropes, bathrobes, VXLcollection.com for ladies who's out there want to get, cozy and wozy.
And Moran actually got to feel the robe. He said it was plush.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. Like when she put it on, what the
right.
So
It's so plush.
No doubt.
You definitely if this was yours, you would definitely want to hold her while she's wearing it.
Like, seriously. And I'm trying to come out with for the gentlemen.
Yeah, we don't get no love. We know men don't get no love. We don't need robes.
I know. Yeah, need some robes. I gotta get crazy though. Like on all the back of my robes is sayings on it. Get money on the back. Get crazy. Yo, what up? Shut it up.
I like it. I like it.
So right now,
motivational.
The robes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like just for the shut it up one is what I say for my peanut skits, and it's probably like, okay, what's she talking about? But it's just a funny little phrase. But get money is like, just getting your hustle, like get money, Yo, what up? Like really like, yo, what up in the morning? You throw your robe on, you want to feel good, you want to feel great. Get crazy is my new slogan that I use on the back of the robe, and I say that a lot in my videos sometimes. So I wanted to just, put that on the back of my robe. But right now it's the robes. I'm trying to come out with my eye mask. I'm trying to do my my sleep my slippers, my sayings on my slippers as well. So right now that's what it is, TV. casting calls, on those every day. So just trying to get the TV going, the sitcoms, anything that, God want me to go, I'm just going to do it if it's clean, so.
Okay. And finally, before you ride out, tell us some things that women should be doing more for their men and vice versa. Like, what's some things that like men and women should be doing for each other in relationships to make each other happy?
Hold on, let me talk to the people. So for me, you gotta be real. Mm-hmm. That's just the first thing that's on someone's mind. I don't like liars. Like, to have a healthy and a union and to have togetherness, I feel like you need to be real with one another. And it needs to be a consistent thing. Y'all need to be on the same level. Like, if you want your girl to be your wife or your guy to be your husband, carry it like that.
Okay.
And if you want your chick to be that side and have the friends with benefits, then tell that, because sometimes us females, we get confused. We be like, nigga, you treat me like the girl, like the main chick. The next minute I'm asking what's my place, you gonna tell me, oh, you was just my homegirl. Hell no.
Then tires get slashed. And,
Then tires get slashed and I went up in your house.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Knock on that door.
Yeah, we'll need all that. Because Pretty V will pull up.
Yeah,
she's
from Miami, bro.
She
like,
don't
ever try a girl from Miami.
Daddy, my
bro.
uncle, Trina, my auntie.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, we gonna pull up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever had to pull up on a dude though that did you dirty?
I definitely had to walk to go to the house.
Okay. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Knocking out, open up.
When it's 1, 2, 3, you know you're in trouble. It ain't.
To see what's going on.
You hear me?
Oh damn.
No, seriously, I definitely had to play one of those moves, but
I'm sorry.
It's and sometimes you could be the prettiest thing walking and still get tried. We all see that on social media. Social media is CNN, NBC, VH1, MTV, all in one. We see what goes on. You could be the Chinas, Karuchi Luchis, everything, and you still get dogged. So that don't even count. That don't even matter. Long if you're getting abused, you getting hurt, you getting cheated on, getting loved up, going on trips, but you can have all those stuff and don't be happy. So I advise the ladies and the gentlemen that's trying to have a union with your mate, just be real with them. 2018, we don't got to front no more. This is not MySpace. Well, this is Facebook. Like, we know, and it's hard because it's social media. Everything goes on social media. You can't even show your mate no more because everybody like, oh, let me tell you, I done seen him in the club. Like, she try to, all that is, and that's why people, you don't see Carrie, was it Kerry Washington? The actors,
Kerry Washington, yeah.
She don't show none of her kids. She don't show her man because that's just private. You know, social media gets. And Taraji, congrats to her on the engagement.
Congrats.
But
Give it up for Taraji.
Give it up for Taraji. She deserves it. Came a long way from Jody, boy.
Yeah, Jody, man, Jody. Yeah, I love her. So it's cool to show them off a little bit, but don't get Graham too much because you never know. Sliding them DM, you don't know what it.
Never know what might come out of it.
Right, you don't know what's gonna come out.
But folks be hating too, though. Like, they might see you happy and try to bring up something from years ago.
Like, okay, that was in high school. Now we married with 5 kids.
Money in the bank. Like,
right.
We straight.
Right. We still riding the Honda Civic. Don't worry about us. We good with our 5 churn.
Yeah. they good on gas.
Right.
You know.
School shoes paid for. We straight.
They got J's
and that's just not being happy with yourself. So, I'm just here right now, single, and ain't ready to mingle. My career is my baby right now, and I'm just trying to stay focused. Let God continue to use me and to speak to whomever that is dealing with depression, because mental health is a big thing. Facts. And depression, anxiety, anything. I just want to definitely just uplift someone's spirit. Someone wrote me my DM, was like, "Oh my God, I'm in a hospital bed, and you just made my day." So for me, if that happens to me and I see that means I did my part for today. And I'm gonna keep doing it. So right now it's the comedy, the robes, TV, going on these casting calls and just trying to have this music with Ron. I got did my Yo What Up remix with Ron and Kenzo, Ron Browns, and featuring Kenzo, the real Kenzo. She's one of his dancers, but she's so dope. And Annie, produced by Ron again. The Yo What Up original song that produced by Ron. Everything's gonna be produced by Ron Brown. So right now we just gonna get that feel good music feel.
Okay.
And we just gonna get crazy.
There it is. Big shouts out to Pretty V for pulling up the Hoodrich Radio.
What
yeah.
What talking about?
It's #1 show in the streets is 96.7 to be. Keep us locked.
Bye.
It's Hoodrich Radio. You better not change the station.